So as we mentioned, we do have team coverage out across Hampton roads tonight as we track the rain and snow flurries.
Yeah, right now, Madison Schlegel is in our weather impact interceptor to find out how this wintry mix is impacting the roads in the area. So, Madison, where are you and what are you seeing right now?
Dana, we're on I-64 East. We're just passing the Greenbrier Parkway exit right now. And I'll tell you, we've seen a kind of mix of it all this evening. We saw that beginning rain. We saw that rain turning to snow. We saw the little bit of sleet when that rain was still hitting. And now the roads are kind of dry. It's dry out here. I'll give you a look at our hood cam right now. This is what the roads are looking like right now. Again, I-64 East. We just are passing Battlefield Boulevard right here. And people are driving normally. There's space between people. You can see a little bit of glossiness still here on the side, but again, not too bad. We've got some misting that's still hitting our windshield. Mark's been using his windshield wipers on and off the last couple of hours. And the biggest part is sometimes when this water from the road kicks up onto your windshield, after a bit, if you're driving for as long as we have, you start to get those streaks, you start to get those marks from the salt that's on the road impacting your vision. So we've really relied on our windshield wipers. We've relied on our windshield wiper fluid to make it easier for us to see. But also I want to give you a couple looks at our other cameras here. This is going to be the side road camera. You can see a little bit of that glossiness from the wetness, that rain snow mix that we did see. Now, in areas on I-64, we did see snow accumulating on some of these guardrails. We also saw that on 264, both going east and west. So it's melted because it's not sticking around for long, but it is cold out there right now based on our gauges that we've got inside here in the interceptor. It's telling us that it's 35 degrees outside. The ground is 33. So we're just hovering right near that freezing mark, but not quite. But if you look at this camera, this has been a really good gauge for the conditions that we've seen all day. And you're saying, Madison, why are you saying that this is a good gauge? It kind of looks a little fuzzy. We can't really see the conditions. But the different conditions in which we've seen this camera all night have been really interesting. So we started off with this camera looking even dirtier than what it looks like right now. And that's because of, again, that salt that's kicking up and dirt that's sticking to our cameras. Well, the rain was coming down so hard at one point that this camera was completely clear. Now, this is our road view, so that's supposed to be our tire and our exhaust pipe, but you can't really see it now because, again, that snow is kicking back up and that salt is putting layers on our cameras, just like how it would for your car. So I'm going to bring you to the roof now. Now, our roof camera has been struggling tonight. This is now facing I-64 west, heading the other direction. It's struggling because we've got that buildup on our cameras up there too. So you've got that rain while we're driving, sticking to the cameras, creating these halos around all the lights that we're seeing. What I thought was good about this picture, which you can't really make out right now because of the blurriness of it, but with this camera, you're able to see kind of the mistings. We've gotten away from more of those street lights, but when the street lights are here, you can see that mist coming through the air. So again, we've seen a slew of these conditions on I-264, on I-64, but we did speak to one man who drove all the way works in Surrey, so drove from Surrey all the way down to North Carolina. We met him at the North Carolina and Virginia borderline off the Chesapeake Expressway. Here are some words that he told us about the conditions that he saw on his drive this evening.
Chesapeake Expressway was raining pretty good the whole way up it, so 64 was kind of where it started really bad, and then it got worse when I got on.
All right, and you heard it there. 64 is kind of where he said it was the worst, and we're showing you our hood camera again on the weather impact interceptor because we've got these street lights now, so you can see that glare and the gloss of the wetness on the road. So again, our meteorologists have been telling you all about it. This isn't going to be an extreme event, but it is something for drivers to be aware of. It is something that impacted some people's commutes home today and could possibly impact commutes in the morning. So we've got a little bit of a mixed bag up here, but for now we're in clearer conditions, and we'll report back with you in just another 30 minutes on how conditions are looking. So live on I-64 and the Weather Impact Interceptor, Madison Schlegel, 13 News Now.
Madison, thank you so much. That was extremely thorough. That was a great assessment of how things are out there right now, and we appreciate that. You make sure you stay safe.
Yeah, she had all the different angles, the roof cam, the tire cam. We got to see all of it.